Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, where we dive deep into the stories of the greatest minds who changed our world. If you love history, science, and all things genius, you're in the right place. Today, we're counting down the top 15 greatest mathematicians whose discoveries still impact our lives today. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Let's begin at number 15, Blaise Pascal, a brilliant mind who contributed to geometry, probability, and fluid mechanics before the age of 40. Pascal's triangle is foundational in combinatorics, and his work with Pierre de Fermat laid the groundwork for modern probability theory. He also made major advances in projective geometry and invented one of the first mechanical calculators, the Pascaline. A philosopher as well, his pensée shaped existential and theological thought. Next, at top 14, is Joseph Fourier. His work is at the core of how we understand heat and sound. His groundbreaking idea that any periodic function can be represented by a sum of sine and cosine waves, known as Fourier series, revolutionized both pure and applied mathematics. Today, Fourier analysis powers everything from signal processing and quantum mechanics to music compression and MRI machines. At top 13 is René Descartes. He didn't just say, "I think, therefore I am." He created the very foundation of modern analytic geometry. By bridging algebra and geometry through the Cartesian coordinate system, Descartes transformed how we visualize and solve equations. His work laid the groundwork for calculus, physics, and engineering, and his philosophical writings remain pillars of rationalism and scientific reasoning. Now for our top 12, Pierre-Simon Laplace. He was a titan of probability and celestial mechanics. His 5-volume Mécanique Céleste translated Newtonian mechanics into mathematical rigor, predicting planetary motion with extraordinary accuracy. He also formulated Laplace's equation, fundamental in electromagnetism and fluid dynamics, and pioneered Bayesian inference, a cornerstone of modern statistics and AI. At top 11, here is Srinivasa Ramanujan. From humble beginnings in India to mathematical immortality, Ramanujan left behind nearly 4,000 theorems, many of which were shockingly ahead of their time. Working largely in isolation, his intuitive grasp of infinite series, partitions, and modular forms amazed contemporaries like G.H. Hardy. His work now underpins modern number theory, string theory, and black hole entropy formulas. Now we go to top 10, Alan Turing. As a father of modern computing and a World War II code-breaking hero, Turing changed the course of history. He developed the concept of the Turing machine, which laid the groundwork for computer science. His work on the Enigma code helped defeat the Nazis, and his Turing test still guides artificial intelligence research. A visionary, persecuted genius whose legacy continues to shape our digital world. For the top 9, Euclid. He is known as the father of geometry. Euclid's Elements is one of the most influential textbooks in history. Comprising 13 books, it systematized the knowledge of geometry, number theory, and logical proof. For over 2,000 years, Euclid's axiomatic method remained the gold standard in mathematics education and reasoning. His influence stretches across architecture, physics, and logic itself. And our top 8, an ancient genius, Archimedes. He revolutionized mathematics and engineering. He discovered the principles of buoyancy and levers, approximated pi with incredible accuracy, and invented ingenious war machines. His method of exhaustion anticipated integral calculus centuries ahead of time. His blend of theory and application makes him one of the most well-rounded minds in history. Top 7. Nicknamed the Prince of Mathematicians, Carl Friedrich Gauss. He made seminal contributions to number theory, statistics, geodesy, astronomy, and electromagnetism. His Disquisitiones Arithmetica revolutionized number theory, and he independently discovered the method of least squares and the normal distribution. Gauss's influence is felt in nearly every branch of modern mathematics. And for top 6, we now have a woman on our list, Emmy Noether. A trailblazing mathematician, she developed Noether's theorem, which revealed a deep connection between symmetries and conservation laws in physics, a cornerstone of modern theoretical physics. She also founded abstract algebra and made lasting impacts on ring theory and group theory. Despite facing gender discrimination, her intellect outshone her era. At top 5, Niels Henrik Abel. Though he died at just 26, Abel's contributions shook mathematics to its core. He proved that the general quintic equation cannot be solved by radicals, a monumental result in algebra. He also laid the groundwork for group theory and complex analysis. His name lives on through abelian groups and the prestigious Abel Prize, often considered the Nobel of mathematics. Our top 4 is John von Neumann. A polymath like no other, he shaped quantum mechanics, game theory, computing, and more. He designed the architecture of modern computers, contributed to the Manhattan Project, and founded game theory, revolutionizing economics and social sciences. His work in functional analysis and automata theory remains foundational across disciplines. Let's go to our top 3. Bernhard Riemann. He changed how we understand space and shape. His concept of Riemannian geometry became the mathematical language of Einstein's general relativity. His famous Riemann hypothesis, still unproven, holds the key to understanding the distribution of prime numbers. His innovations in complex analysis and differential geometry continue to fuel research. Now for our top 2. Perhaps other people consider him the greatest mathematician of all time, the man who redefined the universe, Isaac Newton. His Philosophiae Naturalis Principia Mathematica laid the foundation for classical mechanics, introducing the laws of motion and universal gravitation that guided science for centuries. But Newton wasn't just a physicist, he was a brilliant mathematician. He co-invented calculus, independently of Leibniz, developed the generalized binomial theorem, and created groundbreaking work in infinite series and numerical analysis. He also revolutionized optics with his work on the nature of light and color, even inventing the reflecting telescope. Newton served as president of the Royal Society and was knighted in 1705. His genius bridged mathematics, physics, and philosophy, forever altering our understanding of the natural world. If Newton is not the top 1 on our list, then who is? Before we reveal the greatest mathematician of all time, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you never miss a countdown as epic as this one. Now, we've journeyed through centuries of brilliance, from the ancient roots of geometry to the minds that laid the foundations of modern science. Each name we've mentioned reshaped the way we see the world. But only one mathematician stands above the rest. A mind so prolific, his fingerprints are on nearly every branch of mathematics. A legacy that spans formulas, functions, and the very language we use to describe the universe. Get ready, because the number 1 greatest mathematician who shaped our modern world is about to be revealed. Taking the top spot, Leonhard Euler, the most prolific mathematician in history. With over 850 publications, Euler made foundational contributions across nearly every branch of mathematics: algebra, geometry, calculus, number theory, graph theory, and more. He introduced modern mathematical notation, including f, x for functions, the Greek letter pi for pi, and e for the base of natural logarithms. His identity, e raised to pi I plus 1 equals 0, Euler's formula, is considered one of the most beautiful equations in mathematics. Euler made major advances in mechanics, fluid dynamics, astronomy, and optics. His work on graph theory led to the famous 7 bridges of Königsberg problem, which sparked the development of topology. Despite going blind later in life, his productivity only increased. His legacy is unmatched in both depth and influence, an immortal mind who truly shaped the modern mathematical world. And there you have it, the 15 brilliant minds who didn't just crunch numbers, but redefined the universe itself. From the origins of geometry to the algorithms that drive today's technology, these mathematicians laid the very foundation of our modern world. Their legacies remind us that math isn't just formulas on a chalkboard. It's the language of innovation, progress, and human possibility. Who do you think should have made the list? Let us know in the comments. We love hearing your thoughts. And if you enjoyed this journey through mathematical greatness, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more legendary countdowns. Hit that notification bell so you're first in line when the next list drops. Thanks for watching. Until next time, stay curious, stay inspired, and stay great.